Modern Mahjong's here, and we are sharing the universal love of these 9 backup hands. Not sure what we mean by that? Watch the full video to learn. When your singles and pairs are either discarded, exposed, or you're pretty sure that somebody else is using them based on their exposures, it's time to put in your plan B to effect. Most sections have a hand in them that don't require any singles and pairs. On the 2025 card, look for the hands that only use pungs, 3 of a kind, kongs, 4 of a kind, or quints, 5 of a kind. For 2025, any like numbers and singles and pairs are the only 2 sections that you can't find one of these universal backup hands. Let's go through them. 2025, hand number 2, has a hand with a pung of 2s in one suit, a kong of the white dragon used a 0, which is suit neutral, and then a pung of 2s and a kong of 5s in a second suit. So if you're playing another hand that requires a single and pair, you can't get them, but you have these 2s and 5s that fit into that category, this is a great hand to switch to. Moving on to 2, 4, 6, 8. That first hand is either all in one suit or in 2 suits, and there's not a single or pair in sight. So while we love single and pair hands, sometimes those tiles are just not coming to us, and you can't fill them in with jokers, so it's time to find a plan B. Quint number 2 might be a funny option to think of as a backup, but sometimes if you're picking jokers, it's great to go to this hand because you don't want all those jokers to go to waste because you have a pair in your hand that you can't get. Consecutive run number 2 is another one that just has 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Pung, kong, pung, kong. It's either any one or any 2 suits here. Now we're moving on to the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, or what we call the odd section. Both number 2 and number 3 hands only require pungs and kongs. Just make sure you remember, because we've seen a lot of fake mahjongs called mahjong in error, make sure you confirm number 2 is 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, and number 3 switches it around. 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind. So before you discard or before you do a joker exchange, make sure you have the right number of tiles in that grouping. Now we're up in the top right corner, the Winds and Dragons. Here we have several choices of how you make this hand, because you could do a kong of north, a pung of east, a pung of west, a kong of south, or you could switch it around and kind of do the mirror image and do pung, kong, kong, pung. But either way, not a single tile in sight. Finally, we're moving on to the last section that has one of these universal hands, 3, 6, 9. In the first hand, you have 3, 6, 6, 9 in 2 suits, or 3, 6, 6, 9, and the 6 and the 9 are in a second and then a third suit. In the hand number 3, you have either 3 with matching dragons, 6 with matching dragons, or 9 with matching dragons. Those kongs have to match in number, and then they have to have their matching dragon. But once again, no single or pair in sight. So we want to know, did this video help you think of universal backup hands and feel the love for these helpful hands? Remember, your hand is not dead if the hand you're going for doesn't work, if you still have another option. You want to learn more and how to think on the fly? Register for our upcoming Zoom to learn the card and pivot. Planning to pivot really helps you up your game. We're offering this 2 times virtually on Zoom, 7 p.m. on April 28th. This is Eastern time, so make sure you adjust for your time zone. And April 30th at 11 a.m. We are not sharing this specific Zoom on replay, so make sure before you sign up that you can attend. If you're in South Florida or heading our way, April 27th, we're having an event at the Fort Lauderdale Bridge Club. There will be some overlap of information, but this will be more of a general review of the card, as well as strategy and some pivot hands. And then we're going to have a lovely lunch and social games. You do not need to register with a group. You could register individually, and we'll pair you up with other players. Excited that we're almost ready to announce our PDF updated for 2025. So many players have told us that the 2024 one really upped their game, so we will let you know when it's ready. If you play Canasta, we hope we could see you in New York. If we can make it there, we can make it anywhere. More information on bit.ly/CanastaCon25, and those C's are capital. With all this information we're sharing based on official rules from the National Mahjong League, if you aren't following us yet, what are you missing out on? We invite you to tag your friends so they don't miss out too. Our Instagram and Facebook is Modern Mahjong, as well as our Facebook group of 65,000 growing is Mahjong Community. Our videos are posted to our YouTube channel at Modern Mahjong. And with that new information that you have, we hope you have a great day and a great game.